Hi everybody, my name is Stefan Pastuschka and I would like to welcome you to this small series of video tutorials regarding strategy creation with the Strategy Explorer. Let's get started right away. Have fun! The Strategy Explorer process works in 3 phases and 6 steps. Phase A is about generating clarity about why, for what and to which end you are going to develop a strategy. Therefore, the first step consists in finding a title and defining the subject for the strategy development. A proper headline will help focus your work by capturing the core issue and motivation for the process. The subject then defines what you are developing a strategy for. It is at the heart of the whole process, as indicated by its central position in the Strategy Explorer. The subject could be a company, a business unit, a department, a person, or even a product. It is important to add a concise formulation of its offering or value proposition, because this defines the competition and potential alternatives. For example, if you produce and sell drilling machines, you will be in competition with everybody else who produces and sells drilling machines. If your value proposition is to help people get holes into walls, then the story is completely different. For instance, you will be in competition with craftsmen or rental services for drilling machines. The proper definition of the subject is very important, as it strongly influences the outcome of the whole process. Now let's have a look at a fictional example which we are going to develop throughout this video series. Imagine the internal startup of a big chemical corporation. Their goal was to develop in vitro meat, which is also called clean meat. And this startup has created an excellent process for that. In vitro meat consists of cells that are grown in the laboratory in a nutrition fluid. There are a lot of advantages as compared to meat taken from living animals. Mainly, no animal has to die anymore, and there is significantly less water consumption and emission of climate gases. In addition, the in vitro meat tastes like the real meat, because it consists of actual meat cells. Therefore, there could be many advantages as compared to vegetarian alternatives from beans and soya, but also some challenges. Let's see how that goes as we develop a strategy for EcoMeat, the product of the corporate startup. First, we need to define a title for the strategy development. This is fairly easy, because our intention is to create a go-to-market strategy for EcoMeat. As the subject, we define EcoMeat, the product for which we will develop the strategy. Straightforward. The offering simply is in vitro meat or clean meat. Obviously, EcoMeat will be in competition with other alternatives that customers have. That includes classical farmed meat, but also vegetarian solutions and, of course, the products of other clean meat producers and startups. Note that we have not set the startup itself as the subject. We are searching for a strategy to make EcoMeat big, not necessarily the startup. By choosing the product as the entity, we open up more ways to achieve the goal. What exactly this goal will be, you will see in the next video. Then we will talk about setting the vision and mission, which is step 2 in the Strategy Explorer process. In the meanwhile, if you are interested in more detail about step 1, have a look at the articles which you can find on LinkedIn and on the Strategy Explorer homepage. So, see you next time in the next video and stay tuned.